Good evening, everyone. At OBREM, we're developing AI technology to transform waste into food and to stop the killing of billions of newborn male chickens. You see, in order to feed us, the modern poultry industry grows two different breeds: broilers for meat and layers for eggs. Broilers are optimized to gain as much weight as possible, but they suffer from lower fertility rates. And every time we put an infertile egg into the incubator, because it doesn't develop a chicken, we waste the egg, incubation space, time, and money. Layers are designed to lay as many eggs as possible, leaving male layers in an unfortunate situation. They don't lay eggs, but they also can't compete with the broilers in the meat market, so they're killed. Every year, we waste 9 billion perfectly edible infertile eggs, and we kill 7 billion one-day-old male layers. At OBREM, we're going to change this. Our deal is very simple. We work directly with hatcheries, and we use our patented technology to classify eggs in three: infertile, males, and females. And we can actually do this without opening, harming, or otherwise modifying the eggs. Our technology is based on a combination of accelerated MR imaging to look inside the egg with advanced deep learning to automatically perform the classification task. These are the technical areas where actually my co-founder and I did our PhDs. And because eggs remain completely intact throughout this entire process, we can make a difference with a triple bottom line strategy. We're feeding the world by introducing billions of eggs into a global food market. We're preventing the practice of chick culling, reducing waste and energy along the way. And we're creating profits for the industry and for ourselves. Specifically looking at the profits and the market, there are 1,423 medium to large hatcheries that collectively incubate well over 100 billion eggs every single year. Our business model is software as a service, so we charge a fee of 1.2 cents on the egg. That gives us a 1.2 billion annual market for our classification services. Of course, as a startup, we're not looking at the global market, but at the European one. Hatcheries in Spain, France, Germany, and as of actually 2 weeks ago, China and Israel have contacted us because they want to build a prototype with us. And the feedback we get from them is always the same. They tell us, you know, there's a lot of other players in the field, but what makes you guys really interesting is, first of all, that you can detect fertility before incubation. That means that we're actually the only ones that can repurpose those 9 billion eggs and put them back into the food supply. And second, we can use exactly the same machine to perform in novo sexing. And that is a game changer, not only for animal welfare, but for food security and safety. At the present moment, another key advantage that we have is that we have the right team. We're all domain experts and cover the expertise ranging from embryonic development to machine learning, artificial intelligence, and MR imaging. But we also have years of relevant industry and entrepreneurial experience. This is actually, for me, startup number 3. So trust me, I know the value of having an A+ team. What we currently don't have is financing, and that's where you guys can help us. At the present moment, we are self-financed. And with using only our funds, we've been able to demonstrate on small databases that we can detect fertility before incubation at 97.3%. That's very good. For sexing, that's a much more complicated problem, and we're currently at 78%. We need to improve, and you can help us improve. We will use 10,000 euros to build a very large sexing database over which we will train our algorithms. And with bigger data, our algorithms will improve, and we will reach this 95% target that we have. And the most important part is that by reaching this 95% target, we will be able to apply to 7-digit financing from the German government with no equity taking. So in other words, we're going to take the 10,000 euros and transform them into 1 million euros in the next 6 months. And we're going to use that money to create, develop, and install our first pilot so that we can finally put an end to this very ugly, unethical, and very expensive practice. Thank you.